Alrighty. What is up, everybody? How you doing? What's up, Rich? What's up, Harry? Yep, we have JPal themed thumbnail. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Oh boy. Alright, well, right now I happen to be in a trade. So we're going to cover this real quick because I have an extraordinarily short list for you guys. We're going to be checking out Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Sol, and Doge. That is it. If you guys want to check out more, well, you're going to have to request it. But, yeah, right now I'm currently trading Ton token. I noticed that we broke an uptrend, so I was like, you know what? Let's go short. So we're in a 25x short right now. Looking for this thing to come on down to $3.36, 36.9. So hopefully you do get this 3.72% move because apparently I'm going to make around 92% out of this. So it's kind of cool. Sol. Yeah, we'll definitely look at Sol. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Ollie. We can check out some Ollie, no problem. But yeah, so this is currently the Ton trade. We're up 17% on this trade. We are on the 25x short, so you guys can see that here. And there you go. There you go. This is a live trade right now. Live trade. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. See if we actually continue bleeding out. I believe tonight is a bleedy type night. Did anyone watch Solana Girl's Villa video in Discord? It didn't even get a laugh emoji. Ouch. Actually, I did not. Oh, come on. Am I gonna get out of this thing earlier than expected? I don't know. The thumbnail is Kino. Tariffs finally official per White House website. They are finally official. They are finally official, and the markets are like, oh crap, what's this jobs market gonna look like tomorrow? So I do believe we're gonna see a little bit of a bleed out tonight. Oh no, we put in a higher low. Damn it. I didn't want to see this. This is unfortunate. I don't want to see that. This kind of consolidation can really ruin my trade. Damn it. Percentages aren't nearly as bad as Liberation Day. Not even close. Although Canada getting them raised on them, that's pretty interesting because we got a 90-day pause on Mexico, whereas Canada now has 35% tariffs. And then there's new rates from 15% to 40% on dozens of other countries. So that's kind of interesting. So we'll see how the market digests this in the morning. Should have been higher. Should have been higher. Hey, yeah, raise them. Raise them. Who cares? Honestly, who cares? I know there's a lot of people who are like, we're going to go into the next Great Depression. I disagree, but it's fine. We'll just see how everything pans out. I still think the Fed needs to lower interest rates because, I mean, this last FOMC meeting, he was just spitting in the face of Trump. So then Trump announcing all these tariffs, I'm like, is he at war with the Fed? Oh, man. It's going to be fun, exciting, content. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We are all going to deal with some interesting times. Golly, this trade, honestly, it's making me want to get out of it because it's not showing weakness like I want it to. But this high stochastic on the 5-minute keeps me in. Jeez. Oh, man. Anyways, let's go ahead and start jumping into some of the TA, and hopefully I forget about this. I'm going to want to know if we get up here again. Like, if we get a solid breakout, I'm really going to want to know about that. I guess I'll notice it because the whole market should be going up at that point. You won't see a depression until much higher. Yeah, probably not. Deadline buddy. Wait, deadline buddy. What deadline? Are you talking about? Oh, the 31st was a deadline? Hey, we stuck to a deadline. Let's go. About time. ADA? We can check out ADA for you. That's fine. You can check it out. Oh, just like how many times we put in lower highs here. So now I'm wondering, are we about to clear this high or not? If we clear this high, I need to get out of my trade. That's just kind of an automatic, like, oh boy, that's not good. Because we should just be falling profusely for 3%. But Ton Token has been showing an abnormal amount of strength lately. Just abnormal. I know I marked it out, but still surprisingly strong recently. We did have bearish divergence from here to like this weird peak in here, and then we just canceled it out. We're like, yeah, screw that, we're going higher. We do have a high stochastic on the 4-hour. It could want to reset. That would make it extremely easy for this thing to come down. I know we have another 10 minutes before this 4-hour candle close. I just don't want to have an all of a sudden green candle on the new 4-hour to then stop me out. That would make me sad. We have Bitcoin falling. We have this thing trying to rally. I don't like it when things are inverse the rest of the market. It makes me scared. Taco trade ended before today. Anyhow, open interest fell off a cliff from the institutional side. Key indicator, it was over, right? Oh, man. Crazy. So the institutions are sitting back and they're like, we're not playing with this. Oh, boy. This is real. That's all that really says to me. Like, goodness. It's not good when the institutions are uncertain, because that's when they just start dumping things, and it's bad. Oh. I can see that. Thank you, boo.
4 enough? Or 3 enough?
That's plenty.
I can't. You're just not going to make any more decisions here.
Huh?
Right.
I love you, boo. I hope you get some sleep tonight. Alright, yeah, this thing trying to defy the market, it bothers me so. It bothers me so. Why can't you just fall down and be a good little asset? Just come down, get to my profit taking, then do whatever it is you want to do. That's fine. Because this 1 hour, the stochastic is like dragging its nuts on the ground. It's obnoxious. But we're just dipping into that bearish control zone. Such a shame. Such a gosh darn shame. I need this thing to fall hard. Just get yanked down by your hair real quick. I don't care if it wicks into it. Just give me profits, baby. Anyways. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, Bitcoin. Bringing up the monthly first. So, Bitcoin has made history. It has done the greatest thing ever. Bullish candle, highest monthly candle close ever. Absolutely amazing. They're long way anyhow. Wait, they're long anyhow. Been using ITM put walls to establish price floors, most noticeable in Bitcoin ETFs. Really? Wow, that's interesting. There's a price floor. That's going to be really bad for my tone. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to work if like some of the long-term holders start selling off. I wonder how that would work. Think they would just eat it up, or would we have a huge dip? It'll be interesting. But yeah, highest monthly candle close ever. Solid. One thing I dislike, we are in that overbought territory. And somehow, some way, we have triple bearish divergence at the moment on the monthly for Bitcoin. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and check out the weekly. Now our weekly, we have like quadruple giant amounts of bearish divergence. However, this recent high has canceled out the bearish divergence. So, who knows? Maybe they could hold it up longer. I would prefer a pullback, but maybe they'll hold it up longer. You know, coming back down to 104,584 doesn't seem like a terrible idea. But we'll see what the traders have in store. Going into our daily time frame, we're sitting in neutral territory, so honestly, it could go up or down. Like realistically, it could go up or down right now. Your stochastic is extraordinarily low, so that's another thing. 4 hour, pretty low. Bearish control zone, back testing the 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour. Thing that I don't like. We did have a higher low situation. We just got a lower low. We just got our lower low. So this now can have the argument of a downtrend. So that's unfortunate. Stock like? How curious. Yeah. What is the close price? Are you talking about for the monthly? Monthly close price was $115,770. So pretty strong up there. We have not done a weekly candle close, so I have to think you meant the monthly. Anyways, technically speaking, we can say it's now a downtrend. We have a confirmed daily candle close outside of our range. So at this moment, if you are feeling bullish, the most bullish thing we can do is get a bearish back test, or if we broke straight to the upside, this was a false breakdown, that would be insane. Absolutely insane. So right now, I could see exactly why a bunch of shorts would probably be stacked up, just waiting. Just up here, right above this level, just like, yep, we're good up here at 120,284 as a stop loss, because that was your last highest wick compared to wherever you are now. So I could definitely see why people would go short at the moment. Looking in at the 1 hour. Now your 1 hour, it's trying its best to be oversold and catching a bounce. This is weak. This is very weak at the moment. So maybe everybody across the pond in the UK and Asia, maybe they pump this price back up. But this doesn't look great. To fall through a level that should have acted as a support, now it is currently acting as a resistance. This could lead to a bit more downside. Maybe we start putting in some bullish divergence, but I would be looking for this 111,710 because that was a previous daily candle close high that we never back tested. Now we're pretty close to it. So that's my thought process right now. Bullish on stables. Time to stack shorts again before the market explodes. Right. Yeah, so I do think things could get nice. CME gap closed through, right? No idea. We should check out the CMEs. But yeah, so right now I'm leaning to the bearish side. However, that could mean maybe it's time to go long. Maybe. SPX has 5 open gaps. Yikes, that's a lot. A lot of gaps. But I do know overnight we probably should not see much price action because jobs report comes out tomorrow morning. My time, it's 5:30 a.m. Over in the East Coast, it is 8:30 a.m. So I do believe the whole market is waiting for that report. If we come in with high or lower unemployment than expected, I'm thinking we're going to see a real poopy dump because then we're going to be looking at, we need to unprice any type of rate cuts. They have been pricing in, I believe it's 2 to 3 rate cuts by the end of the year. If we get a bad jobs report tomorrow, essentially a good jobs report, I'm thinking the initial shock will be bad, but then later on we can go up after that when they realize the economy's not poop. And then they could look forward to tax cuts and stimulus checks, provided the inflation stays under control. Core PCE inflation, so the amount the companies are paying, it went up slightly higher than expected today. So, Wall Street reacted. Is what it is. Anyways, moving on from here, let's look at the Bitcoin to Euro. Bitcoin to the Euro. Yeah, KSA posted in Discord, the gap at 114 filled. Sweet. Now, checking out Bitcoin compared to the Euro, this thing is nuts. Let me put my orbs away and my VWAP. All right. This looks nuts on the 1 hour. It just fell off a cliff. So this is a very strong depiction of selling pressure, especially considering I didn't know which one to look at for a while there. The euro, the dollar, who knows? But we have fallen and still not making an all-time high. Also, false bullish breakout. That usually is a bad thing. That usually comes with a lot more problems. So we're going to see what ends up happening there. But on the daily time frame, no bearish divergence. Still just bullish consolidation, but bearish engulfing candle on the daily. Yikes. Not great against the euro. Not great. Let's go ahead and check BTC1. BTC1 CME futures. There we go. CME futures. Oh. So we covered that gap right there, didn't we? Oh, almost. We almost covered it. It's close. Very, very close. We still got a little bit more to go. So that's unfortunate. Might as well cover that. But we still have this gap right here, unfilled. $92,000. Unfilled gap. And then there's an argument for this one. I believe the Wix covered it, so I don't think that's that big of a deal. But yeah, we got a little bit of a wick down here, or a little bit of a gap, unfilled, 92,000. If we get a death wick down there, that's gonna be crazy, absolutely crazy. Let's go fill 91K. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Yeah. So if we fill that, that would be absolutely insane. However, wouldn't really be bad. Because technically speaking, on the daily for CME, we do have bearish divergence. So to get a nice pull, that would not be a problem. We would still be bullish. Just a heads up there for everybody who'd be scared. We would still technically be bullish. Also, that would be a 618 golden retrace. So still very realistic for us to go down there. Very realistic. What kind of percentage would that be? I mean, some of the altcoins that haven't moved yet, though, oof, Valhalla. We will see how low they can go. It'd be biblical. To fill the gap, that is a 20% markdown, not abnormal for Bitcoin. Not abnormal at all. Bitcoin has healthier gaps than SPX, honestly. Sweet. That would really break structure. I don't think it would really break structure, honestly. Because you already have bearish divergence, it would just be a golden retrace, and then we can go on with our bull run. No big deal. It's just a matter of how fast they do it. If they take forever to do it, that's fine. No big deal. If they try and do it really fast, that would be really bad, really scary. Just checking on the trade. Yeah, we're still green on the trade. We wicked up and pulled right back. Interesting. Bitcoin finding more sell pressure right now. We're in the red. Officially, we're in the red. So yeah, I think right now we're going to see a lot of the Wall Streetians going risk off going into this report, and then after the report comes out, we'll just see what it says, and then we'll know what's going on. Once again, if we have really technically horrible jobs numbers and higher unemployment, then hey, we're going up, baby. Because then we're factoring in those rate cuts again. But if we have lower than expected unemployment and more jobs than expected, wow, we're going to unprice those rate cuts. And it could get poopy doopy. Could get poopy doopy. Anyways, Ethereum on the daily, we did have a nice bearish engulfing candle. Great. Who knows? Maybe we're finally going to start playing on this bearish divergence. However, we do have an extremely low stochastic, so if they're going to rip the band-aid off, get it over with. Send us down to 32.8. 32.82. That'd be fantastic. Just bring us down. Because no pullbacks, unrealistic. Unrealistic. No pullbacks, it's a joke. The supply line from the 98K candle is down around 107K. What? It's okay to break supply lines. Remember, trend lines, it's normal. 111K? Yeah, it's normal to break trends. It's completely normal. That's how you get into trades. That's the whole reason I got into my trade. It broke a trend on the 1 hour time frame. That's why I shorted it. So it would just give you a valid reason to go short. That's all it is. Alrighty, Ethereum on the 4 hour. Let's see what we got. 4 hours low too, but we're not oversold. Also, our 200's way down here. Sheesh. If we do plan on visiting that 200, we got a ways to go. Yeah, just pointing out we could go there. Oh, okay, nice. It's not a problem. Anything's possible. It's just how you handle it. It's okay either way. It's okay to fall. So yeah, Ethereum, I wouldn't say it's bullish or bearish right now. It's just consolidating. If we lose this 36, 34 level and we start heading down, then you do have a lot of support sitting right at 32.82. We have an uptrend sitting there. We have like a daily level and previous support sitting down there that we never back tested. It would be perfectly fine. We lose that level, well, then we're just looking at this area down here around the 2700 level. Plenty of support below us. Probably not going to go to zero. Probably not. We broke a weekly line when we received 74K. Why didn't we revisit 74K? Gap, baby. Liberation Day just helped us get there faster, right? Just helps us get there faster. I prefer the ripping off of the Band-Aid. I prefer that. Let's get to XRP next. XRP. God, one thing XRP is really good at, it is maintaining trend lines. Wow, look at it go. Look at this thing go. I can realistically put in a thought process of where this could go. Sweet. So as of right now, we could be seeing XRP coming all the way down to $2.71. I would not be sad about that. I'll tell you what. I would not be sad about that. Strong like ox. Maybe if this ox had cancer. Yeah, maybe. At least in a bull market, you do still stuff. Wait. You do this stuff quickly? That's true. That is very true. Now, what is our indication that we should have gone short on XRP? It was probably this. This right here. You had a low, higher low, nice little trend, and the bearish backtest. Cool! We got that bearish backtest. It almost lines up perfectly. It does line up perfectly. Holy shit. Alright, anyways. Bearish backtest achieved. Not once, but twice. 3 times even. 4. Shit, a lot. And then it just started giving it up. Just giving it up. Shaking its booty for $5. It's crazy. It's like an OnlyFans account. We could be seeing a possible 9% turn to the downside buying opportunity if the jobs numbers come in horrible. Or great. Your interpretation. I don't know. I don't care either way. I just want price action. That's all I want. Alright, that's XRP. I need to stop clicking on that. Solana is doing a horrible thing right now. Absolutely horrible thing. Losing this level. That's unfortunate. Brad decided he needed another Silicon Villa. Sold some XRP. Smart man. That is too funny. If that's true. I didn't see any reports on it, but I know he's just bankrolling the entire XRP army. He's like, haha, they just keep on buying. I don't know, man. They know how we just sell it non-stop. They just keep on buying, bro. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Looks like Solana could be seeing 165 in the near future. Could very well be seeing that 165 in the near future. Unfortunate. Hopefully the jobs data doesn't send this thing all the way back down to its trend line. Down here, around 147. Hopefully it doesn't do that. It could. It really could. We'll see what it does. Checking out Doge. Now Doge, out of all of them, it kind of looks the best. We have support sitting at 19,254. On the 4 hour, we're sitting right on top of the 200 simple moving average. This thing still looks really good. You're just hanging on to a little level right now. A little area in which there was some chop. Just chilling. So, out of the tokens I wanted to show you, Dogecoin still looks the best. It's not broken out of anything. Just looks like it's been consolidating. Someone's buying this, I'm sure of it. Let's check it out on the daily. Daily just entered the bearish control zone, and it looks like if we do touch 19,254, we're also going to be lined up with our 50 simple moving average on the daily. Looks kind of nice. Figures. The meme coin would. The meme coins are the greatest fight against the Fed. Do you realize that? The meme coins are the greatest fight against the Fed. But yeah, we have a little daily level of chop here that we could just hang on to for dear life. Just hang on for dear life. 19483. Let's see you work, baby. All right, let's get into your guys' requests real quick. This is going to be a quick one, and I appreciate you guys. Ollie! All right, Ollie, let's check you out. Oh, boy, how weird. So let's get rid of this, because that doesn't matter anymore. 12%. Maybe it played out, or it didn't. I don't know. But what I can say, you are broken out of a falling wedge pattern. You're trying to confirm a low at the moment. As long as you can stay above 0.05012, you're doing good. I would much prefer to see price come back down here to 0.03756, because then you could see 161% upside on a measured move from the falling wedge. Currently, it's just trying to see if it's going to continue giving you better buying opportunities, or is it going to rally? So far, these rallies have been faded into non-existence, so I do wish you the best of luck there. Let's check out the 4-hour. Yeah, your 4-hour just looks like a mess. Just absolute mess. So I probably wouldn't even touch this thing until you either bounce off of this 5012, or if you break it and then you hit the 3756. Because that would be a confirmation of low. That also could be your double bottom that you're looking for. But, no, it's consolidating. Looks fine. Just waiting for it to hit one of those levels at this point, because it looks like you can't break above the 7525 level. Unforge. I'd like to request ES and STX. Damn it. Yeah, sure, we'll get there. ADA. Still an active trade setup, by the way. Still an active trade setup, but it is losing that market cap. Losing it. We did hit the 50% retrace, so it hit the bottom of the profit-taking zone. AI16Z. God damn it. Now we're getting the requests rolling in. ES, STX, stocks, then AI16Z. Got you guys covered. So right now, literally, we're in limbo when it comes to ADA. We get data that the market likes. More than likely, you're going to go up and touch that 618 retracement, and I look great for this 3-to-1 trade. If we get bad data, well, we do have support all the way back down here at 5581. It's a flip of a coin at this point. Flip of the coin. So on your daily, we're sitting super neutral on our RSI. We just lost our 200 simple moving average. Honestly, we're going to see what the day closes as. Until the day closes, we have no idea. Are we going to be super bullish, super bear? What's going on? We don't know. We actually have no idea. As of right now, right this moment, all I can say, higher lows. What 618 is what we're aiming at. Still, we'll see if we actually get there. Because, you know, there's a lot of news coming out. And I mean like a lot. It's kind of ridiculous. So, we'll see how it goes. ES. Stock. The mini stock. Or this one. Going with this one. I have a bearish bias for STX. Wow. Maybe I should have gone with the mini. Hold on. Go with the mini? More data on the mini. Okay, we're going with the mini. Let's go out to the monthly, just like Jim likes. Now, your monthly doesn't look terrible at all. Looks actually pretty darn good. Outside of the bearish div, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. You are above that 6,252 level. Sitting pretty. On the monthly, let's check out the weekly. Weekly also looks perfectly fine. Nice. So as of right now, what we would really be aiming at, if we can maintain these levels, if we don't start getting pulled down, we're on that one. If we don't start getting pulled down, we could see $7,177. So, weekly, the only bad part is this high stochastic RSI, but your RSI is fine. It's not overbought yet. Checking out your daily. Daily's resetting nicely. You have a golden cross. Looks like you might want to test that 50 simple moving average. No big deal. Looking pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Percentage wise, I realistically could see this thing rally another 12.78%, provided things stay bullish. Now, your bearish case scenario is that beautiful bearish 5-0. So with stocks, it's really hard to get them to go below a 5-0. So I would be looking for this 11% to the downside if we get bearish. Past that, we'll see where it goes. We will see where it goes past that. Ton token, give up your market cap. Jiminy Christmas. It just doesn't want to do it for me. Man. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Alright. So, next up, you have STX, the stock. Seagate Technology. I don't know what Seagate is. This thing looks good. Just powerful on the daily. Resetting your RSI that quickly? Oh my god. Let's check out the monthly. I don't know why you have a bearish bias. Maybe it's because of these 3 amazing months that it had. Sure, maybe it gets a pullback, but like, I think it will? Coming down to 112? I don't know. You're touching that overbought territory on the monthly. On the weekly, you're very overbought. Very overbought, but no bearish divergence. You actually canceled out your bearish divergence by resetting then running. From here, let's see if you have more to the upside or not. You already broke the 1618. If you keep on running, you're looking for $226? What a weird market we're in. What a weird market. Go figure. Go figure. Are we just uptrending the whole time? Oh, we are. Hold on. Let's get a better idea. Pull out our trending fib tool. Let's go from our recent low to high to low. There we go. So it looks like 169.46 is their target at the moment. Cool. Nice impulse though. I would like it way better back down at 112. I'd like it way better back down there. But they could just keep on pushing it. And that's solely because of the daily. Major bearish divergence. But you're not overbought anymore. So they still can push it up. Also low stochastic on the daily. They could literally push this thing up tomorrow and it wouldn't be weird. So it's kind of odd. But it does look like it could pitter out. Another 8% could happen. It's a possibility. AI 16Z. Alright, let's check out AI 16Z. Does it still look bullish or not? Well, we are losing a level. That's not good. That's not good at all. Hopefully we do not stay below this 12.8464 level. Let's all hope that doesn't stay like that, because if it does, this is gonna get real gross. Real gross. More than likely, you could see it test this low again down here at 10502. I don't know why that's there. Probably was looking at the 4 hour or something. So we could see it come right back down to here. If we do get that, that's a double bottom. Great, but losing this uptrend, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Another thing you could do is get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of all of this, because essentially they don't matter at the moment. And we could very well see the downside continue, getting you something like this. So that 1272, if that doesn't hold, you should have some support at the 1618. If we continue in this direction. So anywhere between a 17 and a possible 41% downside move. Otherwise, hey, you got tons of upside here, brother. Tons of upside. Waiting on the jobs report. Honestly, this is one of the few nights where normally I would just like say, I'm not going live. because there's no point. We need data to understand where the market's going to go. But it's members only night. And you know what? I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. So we're trying our best out here, but understand all TA tonight, it's going to lean bearish. But if we get solid data in the morning, throw that out the window. We're getting this party started. Restart the car. Pour some drinks. We're going to have a great Friday. Fresh cash. Payday. You know, it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. So, yeah. That's really all I got for you guys tonight. Because it's just one of those nights where it's like we can just look at the charts in awe and see what could possibly bleed out. Reason I chose this particular one, ton token, it wasn't the daily bearish divergence. It was because by the end of the day, it was still up 4%. Like, this thing finished the day positive 3.64%, while the whole market was red. Kind of an easy thing to be like, oh, it might just catch up to the downside. No big deal. So that's what I did. I didn't do any amazing TA here. All I did was like, oh, it was green. We're in a downtrend. I think the downtrend's going to hold until we get some resolution on these jobs numbers. A 3% downside's not a lot. It's not a lot. You want to look at some coins that are do good? There ain't no way. There ain't no way you wrote that in a sentence. You know I went to California public school. You know I went to California public school. Gosh! Doing good? No, I'm good on the Pulse Chain coins. I'm good. No problem, Harry. So everybody, once the jobs numbers come out, just look at a chart. You'll know if the numbers were good or bad. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'm gonna call it an early night. I gotta wake up early for these job numbers. You know, 5:30 a.m. is no joke. So I will be up. I will be looking at them. I will hopefully be making some live trades in the morning. You know what? This is all provided I wake up on time. I haven't been waking up on time lately. Rest has not been great, but I'm going to do my best. Anyways, everybody, keep those stop losses tight. Good luck out there. I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces. Take it easy. Be good. Go hug somebody in your family. Do that. Do that. Peace out, Jim. Peace out.